The pandemic caught just about everyone off guard, but a hospital in the Bronx, well, they were well prepared. CBS 2's Bauman has the story.
We have built this hospital into an ICU hospital to deal with the COVID onslaught.
Janice Holleran is in charge of emergency preparedness at Jacoby Medical Center in the Bronx.
My role is basically to make this hospital prepared for any disaster.
But how do you prepare for an unprecedented pandemic?
You have to make sure that your hospital can be at capacity at all times and function optimally.
Back in September, when COVID-19 wasn't even a conversation, Holleran brought in the U.S. Army for a disaster drill, practicing how the hospital and Army would work together in an emergency to set up triage tents and provide medical surge capacity to quickly respond to a sudden influx of patients.
We forced them to sort of do what they normally do in an environment they were extremely uncomfortable with and unfamiliar with. And so the realism is, how do you come up to, let's say, a New York City hospital and set up to assist for a hazmat incident in now a confined space? They now have practiced this robustly so that in an event like this, they can now be deployed and say, we've done this already.
Fast forward 6 months to March, and the Army is deployed to hospitals all around the country, including Jacoby, to assist with coronavirus patients. This week, the U.S. Department of Defense sent a thank you letter to Holleran.
To say, I just wanted you to know that, because we drilled with you guys back in September, it gave us such preparation for what we're being deployed to do now. We reach far beyond the Bronx, and that's truly a proud moment.
New York is by no means out of the woods with this pandemic, but after these devastating weeks in the hospital,
working 7 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day, because there's so much that needs to be done without sort of a light at the end of the tunnel, is extremely exhausting, and emotionally draining.
A little recognition,
or a little success stories are what keep us all going.
Goes a long way. From the Morris Park section of the Bronx, Bauman, CBS 2 News.